Dr. Kathy, this is crap. We all need deep friendships with emotions. Men are not animals incapable of caring for someone and not screwing them. Insulting. Hi, Laura. Thank you for this. I know you made this comment probably like 3 months ago, but I wanted to get back to you because it brought up such an interesting point. So, this comment is on a video where a woman is describing her pretty rigid boundaries for herself with other men. And she talks about how she doesn't have lunch with other men or hang out with other men because she knows she could be tempted to have an affair. And I actually praised her because I think she has some good boundaries. Laura was thinking that this is, not great. And I totally hear where you're coming from, Laura. I mean, I think that everyone has the right to be friends with whoever they want. And of course, men are not animals incapable of feelings and thinking. And you really made me laugh with that one. And I'm an auntie of 4 boys. So I care very much about men and how they feel. And I know that they're wonderful, magical creatures. So this was not intended as an anti-men post, but rather as a pro-boundaries post. I think that boundaries are important, especially after an affair. If someone had an affair, I'd encourage them to have very strong boundaries with members of the opposite sex or anyone that they are attracted to, because we know that that is a weak spot for them. Just like if I knew somebody was a recovering alcoholic, I would tell them, don't hang out in bars. This is a boundary you should have for yourself because you're going to be tempted. And we already know that you can kind of give in to this temptation. So let's not even put you in that kind of a dangerous environment. Now, I think if you have never had an affair, you should be friends with whoever you want. But I would encourage you to just be careful and mindful about the fact that when you're not feeling great in your primary relationship, it's very easy to start leaning on your friends and sharing your emotional challenges with them. And if you have a friend that you're particularly close to and they're, someone that you're attracted to and they're, listening to you and caring for you and being soft and supportive, it's so easy to cross that line. So be friends with whoever you want. Just be thoughtful and conscientious. And another thing to think about is if your partner, your primary partner, has ever been hurt by an affair, I think it's important to talk to them about your friends and listen to how you having friends of the opposite, sex affects them. And, talk and compromise a little. Maybe it's not that you need to give up these friendships, but rather that you go out in groups or that your partner is always included, something like that. So look for ways to make your partner feel safer and better. Have good boundaries. This should keep you out of trouble. So hope that makes sense. Laura, I want to know what you think, so chime in.